good afternoon, good midday, whatever. I don't know what time you'll be watching this, but it is very early in the morning today, and we are gonna start dinner early. I'm drinking a hot tea, raspberry leaf tea. It's for my ladies, and it helps with our cycle. And if you know, you know. So yeah, that's what I'm drinking this morning. So we are gonna start ready to cook dinner or start dinner. So I am cooking black beans, white rice, boiled cassava, and or yuca for my Hispanics out there. And we're also doing ribs, but we're gonna do the ribs slow cook. So that is what we're gonna put down now, because they take about 4 hours to cook, and you know, it takes a little bit more than 4 hours, but 4 hours is usually like the time frame where they start getting ready. So they should be ready for when my kids get home from school at 3 o'clock. So as usual, I'm gonna go ahead and get my ribs because I do have them already marinated, but I'm gonna go ahead and get them out, start setting up the slow cook or slow cooker, whatever. And yeah, but let's go ahead and get started, okay? Okay, so for the sauce, I am going to be using, hold on, let me get the ribs over here. Actually, let me get it. So this is where I had the ribs marinated. So just so that we can get all the juices and all the spices that are currently in the bowl that was the ribs were in since yesterday morning or yesterday afternoon, sort of. Like, I'm gonna use 1.5 cup of the beef broth, which is basically what I believe I have left. Yep, that's exactly what I had. 1.5 cup of the beef bone broth. And I am going to be using and again, this is for personal preference. This is how my family likes it. I'm not like telling everybody that you need to use this, because again, not everybody likes this, but I am using like a whole little bottle, like 18 ounces. It's more like 16 because this is really not full, of honey barbecue sweet sauce, like honey barbecue sauce. So I'm gonna go ahead and like mix it. Okay, that's that. Get a whisk. And by the way, I don't know if I said it, but this is day 3 of 21. So we're still going. For those who comment, oh my God, are you still going? Let's see how long that lasts. Hopefully it will last me the whole 21 days. I don't feel like I want to crack down. But more likely than not, I will be making like a small recap for the weekend, because you know, I don't feel like I'm gonna be doing a whole bunch of stuff. So nevertheless, this is day 3. Let's see, I think it's a little bit up. There was an like teensy beansy left. That, and we're gonna throw all of this away. Wash my hands. Finish with the whisk. Okay, I'm done whisking this, so I'm gonna pour it over my ribs, and then Okay, so that mixture should cover my wrist, like not the full pot or not to the rim, if I try to say it correctly. But I'm gonna show you guys in a minute. Okay, so it should look something like this. I mean, for me personally, that's what it's going to be looking like once I turn it on and everything is being stirred. Of course, I'm gonna be moving it around a couple of times throughout the hours that it will be cooking, so that the ones on the top can go to the bottom and the ones on the bottom can go to the top, so that everything can get you know, the proper juices and the proper cooking temperature and everything. So I got a fork and I'm just going to try and like move it around. Move it around a little bit. Move the ones that have been in the bottom for a minute. Put them on top. And then move it around so that everything, again, like I said, can get some mixture. Poking some holes in it just for sake of it. We're gonna put our handy dandy. So we're gonna put it for 4.5 hours. Maybe, yeah, 4 hours and 45 minutes. And we're just going to let it cook for that long. I will be doing black beans. Like I said, I already had them on the stove for a minute so that they could soften out, or that, you know, they can start getting pre-cooked. And then in about 2 hours or halfway through the meat, I will go ahead and put the rice to cook. The rice takes about an hour to cook. Or I would do that like once the meat has like 45 minutes left. And then I will do my seasoning for the beans. And I will also do the cassava. The cassava takes about 20 minutes to do it. So stick around. I'll see you in a little bit. Okay? Let's go. Glimpse of Tarzan sleeping. Say hi, Tarzan. He's tired. I don't know from what. By the way, I will say, let me go ahead and take you guys on a cleaning vlog. But some of you know I wake up daily. It doesn't matter whether it's the weekend or it's a weekday. I really don't have a preference for that. I wake up daily at 5 o'clock in the morning. And I clean my house at that time so that we can start the day fresh with a clean house. If you guys want, I will do a little cleaning vlog sometime. I will do a little poll so that you guys can say yes or no. But in the meantime, let's wait about an hour or two for the meat to get cooking, and we shall be back. Okay, it's about to be 2 hours and 15 minutes since I put the... So it's been about 2.5 hours since I put the meat down. I'm gonna go ahead and get the rice started and season the beans so that we can start moving along. So again, I'm gonna do a time lapse of the following. Okay, the food is officially done. I am gonna go ahead and plate myself and let's get this over with, shall we? So I'm gonna go ahead and get some rice. Again, I really don't eat that much, so my portions are very small. don't get fooled by the amount of rice. It's literally 1 scoop and a half. I do love black beans, so that is that. It smells so good, so good. And so far, let's get the meat. Okay, and as per usual, we are going to do our little taste test. I hadn't had black beans in so long, the rib sauce, so the barbecue rib sauce smeared all over the cassava. It makes fantastic topping. As per usual, if you guys want to try it, go ahead and be my guest and make it. Otherwise, excuse me. Otherwise, I will see you guys on the next one. Bye, guys.